And welcome back, everybody. We're about to start our second series for today. It's gonna be Puncture versus LED Gaming. So here you go, the first kickoff of the series. I believe both teams got roster changes, Puncture and LED Gaming. And LED Gaming, I believe they got Brom and Armino. I think they're really good players back then. They were playing for Lupus. And they are two new additions for LED Gaming right now. So I think it's gonna be a fresh start for them after being halfway into the Liga. Raketa, and a double fake from Dajan right there to start the series. Solo play, but that was so beautiful. Armina was caught in an accurate spot, and Brom was there also getting faked, and the last defender was trying to get there in time, but couldn't really get anything done. That was a savage moment by Dajan, just starting the game with a solo play and double fakes right away. This could be really huge for Puncture. Gonna be Army now, just trying to center the ball. Now Dajan just clearing it away. It's gonna be a demo, and Dajan trying to use the walls, but it's gonna be cleared by Brom. But still, just two players at the same spot happening by LED Gaming at the moment. This could be very problematic if that's gonna continue later on. It's gonna be an 8-failed pass. It's gonna be Dajan with a shot, but oh, he didn't even touch the ball at all. It just looked like he was actually about to hit the ball. Maybe that was like another fake by Dajan, but Exile, he just had a really good shot off the wall, and just two defenders didn't really get a single touch on the ball to save it. That is a really rough start for LED Gaming right now. I was feeling really confident in the roster change. Maybe they're just gonna need a game or two so they could actually get the team chemistry going. It's gonna be Armino with his solo play, just trying to control the ball. It's gonna be Exile, and it's gonna be Armino again. And Brom trying to get the dunk. Dajan with a very important demo right there to get the ball out of danger. Now Anthony. It's gonna be Armino right now, just zero boost, just a bit of struggles trying to get a fast play in the midfield and just try to apply the pressure. It's gonna be an early shot by Brom, and nobody's there to defend, and that's gonna be the first goal for LED Gaming. It just comes out of nowhere for a challenge and bangs the ball really fast, and that's gonna be going on target, and nobody was ready for a shot like that. Be just leaving the ball for his teammate. The communication seems to be doing really well for Puncture at the moment. It's gonna be Exile. Again, just zero boost. We're seeing a lot of players having zero boost on their tank. Couldn't really get anything done. And it's gonna be Dajon just killing some time upfield. And Anthony with an infield pass again, but nobody's there to receive it. So it's gonna be cleared right away. The miss coming from Dajon, but Anthony's there to cover it up. It's gonna be another touch by Exile, but it's gonna be Arminio. Is there for the solo play, but again, just couldn't really get anything done. Zero boost, and the defense is just looking really good for Puncture at the moment. They're just being really fast for the challenge, and the demo coming out of nowhere by Miho. And Brom trying to use the walls, but again, just nothing really happening. It's just gonna require a bit more than that, and Anthony just coming in with a shot, and the defender was there, but couldn't really get a touch or anything. He was already in a really awkward spot, and just as soon as he saw it coming, it was way too late. So back again with 2 kills lead for Puncture. And the fake kickoff by Puncture. trying to start with an early shot. Tony just pinches the ball off to the other side, and the follow by Deja. That was so quick, and a double commit as well by Puncture, just right in the corner. This could have been really crucial for Puncture. It's going to be a shot by Deja, and just again, the placement and just how close right in front of the box that was. It just put a really hard time for the defender to go ahead and make a save. It was already too close, so of course the reaction time can't really get there, and that's going to be 4-1 at the last minutes remaining. And just game one, it seems like Puncture from the beginning they have been having the momentum going. They're also having really good aggression, and just also that double fake by Dajan just to start the series. I think that was really huge to keep everybody in the team to be feeling really confident in the series. And confidence is always key. Be Brom with a center ball. It's gonna be 50, but again, nothing really productive. And Meow with the midfield pass. It's gonna be a miss again, and it's gonna be Brom again having to find the way to center the ball, just trying to finish game one as close as possible. That was a really rough start for late gaming. And the final countdown is gonna be Arminio. Not to the best touch, but again, couldn't really capitalize. The shot was way off target. And game one is gonna go to Puncture. They just started with solid aggression and just the solo and passing plays as well. Just everything looked really good in the offense for Puncture. I think they're having a solid advantage against Late Gaming. We saw a lot of struggles, and it's just like not really the best positioning in the defense for Late Gaming. Just created so many chances for Puncture to go ahead and take so many shots, and the double fake as well by Dajon to start the series. Again, that was really impressive. But it's gonna be game two right now. I think maybe Late Gaming just could take this game as a way to calm down and see what went wrong in the previous game and try to learn from the previous mistakes and try to fix them, because it's not best of five. So if you're gonna be losing a game you have already lost, so it's gonna be really difficult to just rely on, oh yeah, just maybe I'm gonna try to fix my mistakes next game, or just try to adapt. So you don't really want to rely on that kind of mindset at all. So just from the beginning, you just want to try your best all the way to the end. Agent just completely whiffing the ball. It's gonna be Anthony with a clear. This one's gonna do it. That is a really solid clear. Just did a lot also in the offense and just helped the transition to keep going. And a double commit by Lot Gaming. Pass to Exile. Tries to pass it back, but it's gonna be blocked immediately by Led Gaming. Now Anthony trying to get something done. Just 1 minute in, we haven't really seen anything scary in the offense for both sides. Seems like they're just trying to find the momentum and try to gain solid control on the ball. So they can't really do anything really impressive. And they're just like always gonna be both sides banging the ball really hard. And it's gonna be a pass to Dejan. It's gonna be blocked again by Arminio. It's gonna be Exile just trying to center the ball. It's gonna be followed by Anthony, and it's just again another chance gone to waste for Puncture. Exile just trying his best to keep the ball on the orange side. Just maybe that will create the pressure for Puncture. We're just almost halfway in, and still we haven't seen a single shot on target yet. Speaking of shot, there was another one by Armino, but it just bounced it off the crossbar. So we're still scoreless right there. The Exile with a solid clear, and just again, just Dejan trying to get a catch. That was another scary moment for Puncture, but just got blocked so fast, and again we're just scoreless. Another chance right there. It's gonna be blocked from the midfield this time. It's not even gonna get any closer to danger. It's gonna be an Exile just having an open net, and just the save coming from Miho. Somehow he just managed to make the save. It was 2v1 situation. Incredible defense by Lit Gaming. And the Exile with another midfield pass. We're seeing a lot of midfield and infield passing plays coming from Puncture. It's gonna be the Exile having the space to work with. He's just right there to bang the ball. Just he was obviously having his moment. Not the best touch coming from Lit Gaming, the defense again, and he was right there to take this shot so fast, and that's gonna be one goal for Puncture. 3 minutes in, and we finally get the first goal. The Exile just again coming off the midfield, just trying to get the second touch. It just was a bit too slow, and Brom was able to handle it. We're seeing a lot of solo plays coming from Puncture. Another passing play by Anthony. Excuse me. So it was in a really accurate spot, and just that was a bit of confusion in the offense for Lit Gaming. It was like a bit of who's really gonna go for the ball. It was already 2v1 situation. Just maybe you keep dribbling the ball and just let your teammates go for a bump or a demo at least. But instead, it just like it led to a really awkward situation, and Dajon with an air dribble right there, just getting a solid carry, making it 2-0. Sure, you don't want to double commit, but at least you just want to take your chances, especially when you're just down by 1 goal, and it's just gonna be almost the end of the game. Puncture. They're just gaining the ball control, almost like in game 1, and just an accidental bump coming in the way. It's gonna be Arminio. Now, again, just another double commit, but it's gonna be played by Miho. The last 30 seconds, it's gonna be another passing play, but still can't really get any touch. And it's gonna be the Exile with a shot. It's gonna be too grounded, and Brom was there to handle it. Maybe they're just going for some pinches right there. If it's not gonna be a double commit. The rotation is obviously not looking the best right now. Just a save coming out of nowhere to preventing that 1 goal only for Lit Gaming. And game 2 again, just going for Puncture. Just the aggression isn't slowing down at all, and they're just having solid control in almost every situation. It started very close, but later on, after that 1 goal, it just seems like everything went back to normal for Puncture. So a lot of confusion for Lit Gaming, whether if it's in defense or offense. Again, they had a 2v1 situation. They could have done something about that, of course. Like they're always gonna be an advantage, even though like they want to be having enough boost. You could just go ahead and maybe harass the last defender, but none of that happened. But just instead, what we got was just more confusion on who is going to take the shot, and that resulted Puncture for the last 2 attackers. Just they managed to get the time needed to go ahead and rotate back. But here we go, just game 3. 2-0 in the series for Puncture. It's gonna be a huge miss. Now Dajon just trying to get something done from the corner. It's gonna be a shot from Exile, but lack of accuracy, and again we're seeing a bit of better aggression coming from Lit Gaming right now. And another fake, this time by Dajon, just trying to get an air dribble. He also decided to go for another fake, maybe just looking really confident on his fakes. But the trick could be getting really old, and Dajan just trying to get a second touch, and the save by Brom just out of nowhere. That was really impressive. And another shot. He goes for a low shot this time, and the pre-jump by Miho. It's gonna be Anthony. Off to the corner, just gets up into the ball to center it. Not to the best clear, but Led Gaming again. A lot of struggles in the defense, and especially those weak touches. They're just ending up putting the ball down, and just Puncture aren't really following them up, but you still don't want to risk it. You want to at least guarantee that you're going to get a booming clear that's going to be helping you to get an offensive transition. And Dajan, that just took two defenders to get the clear that they needed. The Exile having to slow it down so his teammate would be responding back. Again, just like the previous game, halfway in, and we're still scoreless, and Brom was there for the shot. It's gonna be denied so fast by Anthony. It's kinda like the previous game. It seems like whoever gets a score first is gonna be gaining the confidence and also the momentum of the game. It's gonna be Brom with a really interesting shot right there. Finally getting something on the board for Late Gaming. A huge pass by Miho, and Brom just took the shot from a really good angle as well. Finally being on the lead for Late Gaming. They just need to find a way to secure the lead right now. We're still not done. We have 2 minutes left. Another solo play by Dajan. Just going for a lot of fakes. You don't want to be too confident in those solo plays because they could be biting you really hard. It's gonna be the Exile coming just out of nowhere to boom the ball all the way in. Just Brom tried to clear it away, but it just hit Anthony's car, and the Exile was there for the follow. You can say that it was a bit of a lucky situation for Puncture, but the fact that the Exile was there for the follow if any mistake happens, and speaking of mistakes, it just happens right off the kickoff, and Late Gaming, they go back in the lead. Still have almost 2 minutes on the clock. We are still not done. It's gonna be Dajan trying to have another solo play right there. Maybe you just need a bit of variety in the offense. Sure, there's nothing wrong with going for solo plays. I think it is the safest way to play in the offense, is just to go for a lot of solo plays, but that could be very predictable over the time if you're just gonna keep abusing it over and over again. Anthony with a flick, and Miho with a tight save right there, and the Exile just tried to put the ball in, and Anthony with a follow, and they get to tie up the game. They tried their best in the defense, just took 2 saves in a row, but the ball was in Anthony's favor, and he was there to take the shot. And the game is tied up again. And another solo play by Dajan. He's having the mechanics though, that's a sure thing. It's gonna helping him out a lot in those solo plays. He also avoids any possible situation where it's gonna be 2 attackers just waiting for a passing play or something in the offense, and once the ball is just boomed all the way back, it's gonna be a lot of struggles for the third man in the back to buy some time. So maybe that is the reason why Dajan's just going for a lot of solo plays right now. Brom with a 50 in the corner, and the Exile with another center ball, and Dajan almost got the touch off the backboard. They could have denied the overtime right there, but it's gonna be again the Exile just trying to set the ball up, and it's gonna be Brom. And Anthony the really awkward backflip, and the bumping plays happening from both sides. The last offensive play by Led Gaming at the last 5 seconds. They go back on the lead in just 5 seconds. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for Puncture right now to maybe get something right away, just like maybe a kick-out goal or something, but they finally get to secure their lead right now, and it seems like it's going to be the first win for Led Gaming. And 0 seconds on the clock. The ball is still alive. Anthony just trying to keep the ball up. And it's gonna be Arminio there for the 0 second goal to get the final nail on the coffin right there. They put a lot of effort to get that kind of offensive plays going. We saw also better defense by Late Gaming, even though they're still having some kind of double commits, but they're just like it looking way better than game 1 and game 2. So this is exactly the kind of offensive plays that Late Gaming were lacking off at the beginning. So if they're gonna keep playing like this, I think they're gonna be having a fair chance of walking away with the draw. So just the last game of the series. So far it is 2-1. The follow by Dajan. Not the best follow-up. And a pinch off the corner. It's going to be a shot by Armino. That was just almost in. They almost had another early start. Now Anthony is just able to take down 2 defenders by himself and starting with an early lead. Here's another one, and that's going to be the second one in the back. And just a normal shot, nothing really like too much to handle, but it was so speedy even before the defenders get to position themselves, so they would be ready for an incoming shot. And for Late Gaming, this is their moment right now. They won the previous game. They showed really good signs of aggression and offensive plays, so they just need to do it one more time to get a draw. You know, just trying to speed up the gameplay right there. And the double commit by Puncture. It's gonna be the Exile is there to clean it up. It's gonna be Dajan. Now Anthony just take it for an air dribble. It's gonna be Armino again, just take it all by himself. Seems like what Led Gaming are trying to do right now is just like try to keep the ball out of control for Puncture at the moment. As long as it's gonna be out of control, I don't think they're gonna be doing anything really useful. We have seen it, they're just going for a lot of solo plays. I think this is the kind of direction that Led Gaming are going for at the moment. Even though they're just 1 goal down, they're still not giving up, and they're just kind of mixing up the strategy in the last game. And a demo coming from the Exile. And the pre-jump by Miho. Trying to get a 50. They're just slowly showing some signs of desperation for a goal right there. There's still 3 minutes left. Now Dajan with another solo play. This time it's going to be dropped down and it's going to be handled by Armino, and Anthony is there for the follow. He managed to steal the corner boost as well. This could be a crucial moment, and Dajan is there for the shot. A beautiful pass and decision making by Anthony. He managed to grab the big boost pad right there. Just goes for the center ball, and Dajan is there for the shot, and that's going to be 2-0 at the last game for Puncture. And Dajan with a delayed kickoff. Brom. The ball is just a bit too high. 16 boost, I don't think that's going to be doing a lot of favor when it comes to the offense. Now Anthony with a shot from the midfield. That one was way too fast, but Miha was there for the save. They're getting that transition. It's gonna be another shot by Armino, but again it's gonna be blocked, so there is still Skull. It's gonna be Danger just trying to get a fake, maybe, or just another follow-up up in the air, just a defender completely with the ball right there. That was a really risky situation for late gaming, and just another double commit. Just the struggles are showing again. Just another double commit again off the balls by late gaming and Dajan, and just looking too confident to go for so many flashy plays right now. They're just looking for those flashy redirects. Dajan is still able to recover. That was really impressive with the car control that he's having. Dajan just completely taking his time right there in the offense, and another double commit happening from late gaming. The struggles are only getting worse and worse for late gaming. They managed to keep everything really close from the previous game, and same thing for the last game, which is game 4 right now. It just like all what it took, just one goal, and late gaming just started to give up. And Mio with his solo play, he almost got past the defender in the back, but still, it's gonna be Armino with a shot. It's gonna be blocked by the Exile, and Brom is there to take over. It's gonna be denied, and the agent, they're just looking for those passing plays, maybe even free cells at this point. And it's gonna be a shot by Anthony. He was so close to that defender, but he managed to beat him when it comes to the speed. Puncture. They are still on fire, and they aren't even stopping anytime soon. And another fake. This time it's gonna be off the kickoff, but nothing really works in their favor. Now Miho. Just also the boost management isn't really looking the best for late gaming right now. And the final countdown. Puncture gonna be walking away with 3-1 victory in the series, and late gaming, they're gonna be struggling a lot to climb up the standings. The ball is still up, and Dajan looking for his last shot, and it's gonna be killed, and Puncture, they get to walk away with 3-1 victory against late gaming. That was impressive. Solo plays, passing plays, and just everything you can think of in the offense. We saw it happening for Puncture. So GG and well played for both teams, but Puncture put a really good show right there. We saw a lot of solo plays at the beginning, but the variety, I think everything just came by being really confident all the way through the series.